Hello everyone and welcome to another spur of the moment video game news video that I got the sudden urge to make. So yesterday a release schedule for Bethesda was leaked and the planned releases stretch out all the way from 2020 through to next year. Now people are touting this as a big announcement, a huge reveal, but it's not that straightforward since this list was a part of an internal Microsoft document in 2020 before they acquired ZeniMax. So what we're looking at really are 3-year-old plans and plans that aren't even accurate in retrospective. So today I figured I'd make a short video and go through the list and point out what's probably still happening, what's probably not happening, and try to clear up any confusion with the most educated guess possible. And before we start this, just remember that this is all speculation. I don't have Todd Howard's number, so I can't call him up to fact check any of this, so I could be completely wrong, keep that in mind. But starting out in the current year, Bethesda was aiming to have a game named Doom 0 Year coming out as well as a DLC. We can consider this game delayed since we're kind of running out of months in the year, and if you look at the other parts of this list, you can see that a lot of other projects have also been delayed in previous years. For example, Ghost Wire Tokyo was slated for a 2021 release, but released in 2022. Starfield and Redfall were also slated for 2021, but only released just this year. And Deathloop was going to release in 2020, but released in 2021. So as you can see, ZeniMax has a history of blowing right past their planned release dates by as much as 2 years. This helps us figure out what the future looks like for these upcoming games. So starting with Doom Year Zero, I'm pretty confident that this game is still happening. Doom is super successful as a franchise and it just doesn't seem like something they'd cancel. So keeping in the Bethesda tradition, I'd say a 2024 release date is more likely than this year. The Elder Scrolls 6, I'll just say no, because let's be real guys, it's not happening next year. I don't see it happening at all. Fallout 3 Remaster, I could see this happening in 2024, but considering that the Oblivion Remaster was meant to release in 2022 and we still haven't heard anything about it, I'd say it's possible either it'll be delayed or it's already been cancelled, but you never know. It could just be on the back burner. Dishonored 3 is something I could possibly see getting announced soon and releasing in 2024, but considering that Arcane just finished up Redfall earlier this year, I'm not fully confident saying it's definitely something that's happening next year. That's something I can also say for Ghostwire Tokyo 2. Considering that Ghostwire 1 hadn't even come out when this document was written, the overall reception of the game may have led Microsoft to cancel the title. Apart from that, Hi-Fi Rush isn't even on this list, unless it's Project Kestrel that we can see here, but considering they just finished Hi-Fi Rush, it would be a pretty steep deadline to pump out a new Ghostwire by next year, but I may be underestimating Tango Games, we'll see. Now all that was speculation, and just keep in mind that speculation means I don't know, which is the correct term when taking into account Microsoft's acquisition of ZeniMax in 2020. So anything that hadn't been released yet was now under Microsoft's control, so they do have the power to shift any of these titles around or even cancel them. Anyway, that's about all I've got to speculate on today. To sum it up, a lot of the stuff on this list has happened and probably will happen, but absolutely will not happen on the timeline that this outdated schedule shows. So yeah, that's about it. Please like and subscribe and do all that other stuff that YouTubers tell you to do. Yeah, bye-bye.